Hello everybody, it's Jim the Gentleman Crafter. Tonight I wanted to show you the mini album that was in the top hat. Had lots of requests on how it was made. So let's try it out and see what happens. Thanks a bunch. See you in a second. Hello everybody, it's Jim the Gentleman Crafter. And I am back to show you how to do the album that I did for the mini inside the top hat. Okay? It gets kind of confusing, but once you start going, it'll be kind of cool. Only because it's kind of back binding. So let me just show you what I've done. You want to cut 6 pages, and what I did here is use contrasting colors. So 1 orange, 1 black. So I used 3 black pages, 3 orange pages, and I cut them at 6 across by 7 3/4. So 6 across and 7 3/4. Then, and 6 of them, right? And then I took my scoreboard and I scored it in half at 3. So scored in half at 3. So you just half it. So 3 on 3. Okay, and I did that for all 6 of my pages. And then I took my Martha Stewart corner punch, the web, and punched the top left and the bottom right. Okay? And then, so here are my pages, right? And what I did when I folded them over, I just creased them better with my bone folder. Okay? So then what you're going to need is a lot of structure strips. Okay? Oh wait, let me tell you about the chipboard first. The binding on the back here, there are 6 pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to cut 6 chipboard pieces that are 1/2 inch by 7 3/4. So you want 6 of these guys at 1/2 inch by 7 3/4. Structure strips, you're going to need a lot. Structure strips, if you don't know what structure strips are, in my world, they are they're 1 inch pieces of craft cardstock or heavier weight card, even chipped cardstock is fine. I just use craft for all my structure pieces. So 1/2 inch, I am so sorry, 1 inch structure strips cut to 1 inch by 7 3/4. I scored them in the middle at 1/2 inch. And then what I do is I apply score tape. Normally I apply score tape to both sides of the score mark. But today, to do this back binding, you need to put one up here. And today I'm just going to tear that off. And then one on the opposite end. And when I pick this up, I'll show it to you real quick. So there's one. And it's right here on this end, and here's this one. Okay, so you want it on the opposite ends. Okay, and you'll need to do that 12 times. You'll need 12 of these. I know it's a lot, but that's just what it needs to make it work. Okay, so 12 of those. And once again, on opposite sides, you want to place your tape. So one side there, one side there. And I really have to kind of watch it because I can get confused on what I'm doing. So I know that when I have it, I'm going to start off on the bottom. When I flip it, I'm going to put it on the bottom again. So that they'll be on opposite sides. So that's that. You know, I was thinking about, I'm so excited because I've got Fiona's box off today, and that was like one big project that I wanted to get off my list. That and pay my bills. So I got the box done. Tonight I have to pay the bills. And then I can play. But I've got to go real quick over to see a friend of mine. Her husband just passed away. And so I wanted to take her a little, some chicken enchiladas that I make. So I'm going to go do that and then come back and pay my bills, and then I'm going to work on my projects. So I've done some of the book, that's why you don't see 12 of these, mainly to not bore you to death. I thought I'd get started on some of them. Alright, one more. Okay, so now we're ready to bind. For the very first one, you want one strip. I'm sorry, I lied. So you want 11 of these that are opposite. One that is like this. And this is going to be your starting strip, okay? Am I even on the camera? Yeah, I need to stay down this way. Okay, so for this one, you want to fold it like that, right? Adhere it to that first page. Then you'll have that. Okay, so it's the exact same thing. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, then you go to these. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how. So we're basically on this first page. I'm going to be on the first page. Let's see, where am I? Where's my pick? Pick. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull up one of these tabs, right? And I'm going to lay it down, and this is the way I like to do it, is put it on here. I'm trying not to get my big old bald head in the video camera like it's been in the past, because it's like I won't even watch those videos. Then what you want to do is you want to pull this up, okay, and then you want to use one of your chipboard pieces, your 1/2" chipboard pieces, and I'm going to lay it down there, kind of there, and then I'm kind of laying it next to that score line, but I'm going to let it tell me where it wants to go without going totally out of control. So I'm going to kind of hold this with my fingers and then just put that down. Okay, so there's that. So then I'm going to take my next strip, I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to take, actually I'm going to take this one. You want the bottom, you want it to be a scoop, right? Because it's going to go on the bottom of this chipboard, like that. Okay. Whereas we would normally put it on top so it would fold together, right? We want it to go backwards. So I'm going to pull this one down like this and pull this up. And I'm going to add my page, and this one needs to be black, right? So I'm going to add the corner. And my score line is here. You really can't see it. Well, you can a little bit. I'm going to put that down here, kind of line it up with the top. And down. Okay, then I'm going to start over again. So I'm going to take one of these, fold it in half, and put this side up to the paper. Like that. Of course this pick, look at that pick. Always wants to be in the way. Hello! And then that goes there, right? Okay. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put my chipboard piece in. It just wants to roll toward me. Hello. It's this, I shouldn't say stupid, this Martha Stewart traveling craft sheet that I bought because I burn every one of them, and because I always forget that I need to put something, take it off completely when I use my heat gun. They get bulbous and yucky. So I forget about that every single time, and I go through more of these, and they're not cheap. And this one I cannot stand because it's already cracked, because it won't sit flat. Anyway, so be careful of that. Anyway, so this one is folded in half again. It's not exactly something you want to do with kids screaming in the room, because I can totally understand that today. I can get my mind, my mind gets off with ADD business, I think. So anyway, there's that, and next one is a sheet. I need a sheet right here. I'm going to do orange, and I am going to put that here, line it up with the rest of the pages there, and down. Okay. Just doing that for all 6 pages, you can kind of see how it's starting to form. Okay, you don't want to worry about these up on these pages. We're going to cover that up with the little pockets in a second, which we'll go through real quick. And then start over again. You know what? Let me fold it real quick. And there we go. Oh, sorry y'all, I can't see it. I'm gonna have to pull it toward me more. Okay. Hold that strip up. Okay, put this one down like that. Kind of hold it with my hands, bring it over in place. Okay. Another structure strip. Fold it in half. And that one. It's in the L, kind of L position there. That goes in here. Like that. Down, and my last sheet is going to be black, and that can go right up at the top, like that. And that is kind of that, right? And so I'm going to do the last piece. We'll start that other. So okay, where are we? We're on, let's see what happens. Let's put our strip here. So don't do this until I've done it. That way we know. Yes, that looks right. Actually, that's this side, right? So we're going to put that there. And on this side, we just want one non-taped piece, only on one side. So let's do that real quick. I need to do that with a new strip. There is one. Let's see, do I have one cut? Yeah, here's one. And it fits. Yay. So, I'll go through this in just a sec. So, what we're doing, okay, for the very first page, we had that double. Remember this double, right? And so one side went down this way. This was open for a sticky. Or this is open and it's sticky. And so you pull that up. Put your last chipboard piece on that, okay? So it'll have a place for the Velcro binding to go to. And then on the very end, let's take one that is on one side. Like this, I'll put tape on one side so it'll be open, okay? Just tape it on one side. So once again, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn this again. I made this well, not too long ago, but long enough for me to go on to about 5 other projects and forget how I've done it. So I know y'all are patient with me, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to put that on one side, pull this up, and put this down. Do I want to put it down this way? Yes. So the sticky side, the L goes in. So I'm going to put that down here, like that, okay? And then that meets up with that, with the Velcro.